Many times when we start using essential oils, we don't know what we're doing. We just, and then, I don't know, it's on me. There, I'm good. If we really understood the power of essential oils and we really understood how to use them, the world's health would be vastly different. So I want to start off by sharing just one portion of your body, how to use your oils for lung support. That's easy. It's September, it's fall. Maybe you feel a little like blocked up. Maybe your chest feels a little tight, finding it hard to breathe. And on our promotions this month, we have Raven. Now I'm going to share just whatever lung oil you want. So I'm going to list them off, okay? So the one I'm going to be using is Raven. And Raven is, it's got Raven Sarah in it. It's got Eucalyptus radiata. Know that there are four different eucalyptus species that Young Living carries. Wintergreen, which I super love, especially for lung support, and peppermint and lemon. So those oils are in Raven. Now I have my big one. We're going to get the small one this month. You could choose RC, which is another one. If you put these two together, if you've got some serious lung challenges, you're going to want to put those together because it's going to knock that crap out. If you have littler ones, we'll talk about sniffles another time when my people can come and help me with my little ones. But really, myrtle is such a sweet lung oil. So, and now that it's available, I think I'll talk, actually, no, let me do both of these because I really love myrtle for younger and I love myrtle for people who are older. And I also love it for hormone support, but that's not what we're talking about today. Okay, so how to do it for your lung support. Number one, you want to put the oil in your hand. I know this sounds ridiculously obvious if you are here in Weir Oily. However, I'm in a community of people who have never even used essential oils or have actually even heard of them. So I like to go back to basics. So put a drop in your hand. You rotate your hand clockwise so that you can activate the molecules. If you do this, I mean, that you can do that, but it's just such a habit for me. So I'd say just, clockwise. What you're going to do then is you're going to cup it over your nose and mouth. Now, we use oils that are more for your lungs. They can tend to be a little bit more potent. Think about it. I just read you the oils that are in Raven. You've got wintergreen, peppermint, and eucalyptus. Bam! That's powerful. So you might even hold it just a little bit further away, especially if you were in the middle of coughing or you're feeling a ways with your lungs. You're feeling tighter. So you breathe it in. Take your time. Breathe as deep as you can. If you're having lung struggles, right, you want to go slow. Not like, that's just dumb. You're going to start having a coughing fit and then triggering all kinds of nonsense. So we go slow, and then exhale out, right? Super simple. We can do it again. And you want to do a count of 3, 4, 5 is great. And then slowly exhale it out. What you're doing then is not only are you inhaling into your limbic system, your brain, we're going to talk about that in a moment, but you're also inhaling it and then it's also going into your lungs, opening up your bronchial tubes, helping your chest expand and breathe easier. Now then, that's the first step. Step 2 is you're going to take another drop, okay? Natural medicine takes a little bit of time. So it's not just popping a pill, knocking back some cough syrup, and away we go. We're going to take about 5 minutes to care for our body. It's the only one you have. I highly recommend you diving in and taking care of it. So now, second drop, same. This time you're going to start here, put it on your throat. I'm not going to put my hand down my shirt on video because that's super creepy and weird, but you get the idea. You're going to put it here and you're going to hold it. And you're going to breathe in again. What you're doing here is by applying it topically to your lungs is that those molecules are now getting into your bloodstream, but specifically right here on your chest. So it's going to open up your bronchial tubes that way. And then if you want, for a second time, whatever's left on your hand, breathe it in. Even just hold it over your nose for about 5 minutes and just let the oils get into your lungs, let it get into your body. See that you're not breathing easier. Here's the thing. When we have lung challenges, people can start to panic. Think about it. You're sitting there coughing, not able to breathe, or your lungs feel tight and you're just like, if I could just take a good... How many of you have been hiking before? Or if you're like me, I live in a 4-story house. So if I go from the basement all the way to the top floor, I'm like this. Hold on. And I am not out of shape. It's just that, right? We're doing the thing. Your lungs are wanting air, but what we do is we rapidly breathe. That's like the exact opposite of what we should do when our body needs oxygen, when our lungs are struggling. If you can slow it down, clear your throat, breathe in your oil, your lungs will have faster support and it'll be more thorough. Okay? The third thing I wanted to share with you is this. Emotional issues manifest in physical issues. I'll say it again for those in the back who are looking at their phones and didn't quite hear me. Emotional issues create or manifest in physical problems. I'm going to be bold and say 98% of the time, just to give myself a little margin. Because I don't want to dive into generational stuff, DNA, yada, yada, yada. In my mind, I believe it's 100%. But what I will tell you is 98%. If somebody has asthma, if they have allergies, if they have any kind of cold, it's emotions. I'll prove it, particularly with the lungs. If you've ever gotten news and you feel like, I can't breathe, and it was bad news, there's a reason why you can't breathe. That emotion that you just felt gets here. Some people feel sick to their stomach. It's physical. You just heard some news, and now you're having a physical manifestation of an emotional response. See what I'm saying? So, along with your raven, your myrtle, your RC, your eucalyptus, whatever it is that you choose for your body, for your lung support, might I suggest some release. Release is a powerful oil that you can put on your little lungs. Again, I'm not going to hand down the shirt. Just to release the emotion. Trapped emotions, meaning emotions that you never were able to deal with appropriately. Maybe you weren't allowed to. Most of us in our culture, when you were growing up, it's like, okay, don't cry. It's okay. You're okay. We make kids stuff it. We make ourselves stuff it. How many of you guys love doing the ugly Oprah cry in front of your friends? Not me. So if we're doing an ugly cry, we're like, hold on. And we do this. We're stuffing it. Tears are soap for the soul. It cleanses the body. We can breathe it out. So if you are somebody who was told to do that, put on some release. Or even valor. You all have valor in your starter kit. That'll just give you the courage. So those emotions, thoughts, or things, those emotions or things are trapped in your lungs, maybe even in your belly. If you are somebody who struggles with chronic lung issues, maybe challenges, you would be wise to tackle that emotion part first. Or, excuse me, I'm just now going to cough on you guys. You would be wise at least to tackle it at some point. I hope that helps. Now go support your lungs.